Hi Year 2, Miss Bert is back to give you today's input for maths, and today we are recalling our 2 times table again, and we're going to be solving some problems with that as well. So let's head on to our first slide of the day. Okay, here's a quick recap from yesterday. We've got our 2 times table over here. What do you notice about the answers in the 2 times table? I wonder if you can remember what we talked about yesterday. Maybe you want to write the answer down or tell your adult at home. I'm going to reveal it now. Okay, are we ready? So, I notice that we're counting up in twos. Can you see? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. And I also noticed that the 2 times table always ends in an even number because we know that even numbers end in 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. So here is a word problem. And it says, Miss Bert has 2 boxes of cakes with 6 in each. How many cakes does Miss Bert have all together? Now the first thing that I need to do is underline the important information because this is going to help me to remember what numbers I need to use and what I need to do with those numbers. So Miss Bert has 2 boxes of cakes with 6 in each. So how many cakes does Miss Bert have all together? Now this all together word is really important too. It's telling us what I need to do with the numbers. I need to work out how many cakes I've got overall. So what would our number sentence be? Now Miss Bert has 2 boxes of cakes. The 2 boxes tells me how many groups I've got. So that would be my first number, and I'm not sure what happens to the pen there. Went a little bit crazy. Okay. I've got 2 boxes of cakes with 6 in each. So that tells me how many's in each group, doesn't it? So we need 2 times 6. Now we've got the same word problem on the screen, but I split my screen into 2. And one side it says we could draw the boxes of cakes to work out the answer, or we could draw our array. So I'm going to show you both ways, because some children might need the pictures to help them and some children might need to draw the array to help them. So I'm going to draw my boxes of cakes. So here is 1 box of cakes and here is 2 boxes of cakes. Now I'm not going to spend a long time drawing cakes. I'm just going to draw circles to show the cakes because it's more about the maths than about the drawing. So there's my cakes in 1 box, and there's my cakes in the next box. Okay, now we need to solve how many are in the boxes all together. So we're going to count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to write my number sentence again from the last slide, which was 2 times 6. We've got 2 groups with 6 in each. And we know the answer is 12. But if you're working your answer out by drawing an array, we're going to show you now. So we've got 2 times 6 again. Now this first number, what does that number tell me? You're right, it tells me how many groups I need to draw. So here are my 2 groups. And I need 6 groups in each one, don't I? So let's draw our 6 groups, our 6 cakes in each group. There we go, and again for group 2. Okay, should we count up our the circles to see what our answer is? I wonder if it's the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So whichever way you worked it out, you still get the same answer. Okay, I think we've got another one to do now. Okay, we're going to have a go at doing this all together this time. Do you want to read the question out with me? Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. There are 2 bags of apples. Each bag has 10 in each. How many apples are there in total? Okay, So the first thing we're going to do is underline the key information. So we know that there are 2 bags, and each bag has 10 in each. Quite a lot of apples. How many apples are there in total? In total, so that means we need to find out how many apples there are overall as well in both of the bags. So what would our number sentence be? How many bags of apples have we got? You're right, we've got 2 bags, haven't we? So that would be our first number in our times number sentence. And how many are in each bag? That's right, there's 10. So that's our second number. 2 times 10. Now, you can solve this either by drawing the apples in the bag or by doing your array. It's up to you. So, let's draw apples in the bag first. Let's draw them down here. So there's 1 bag of apples. There's 2 bags of apples. And we need 10 in each, don't we? So we're going to draw 10 in each. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the same for this one, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we don't need to count them individually because we know that there are 10 in each bag. So we can count up in tens. 10, 20. So we know there are 20 apples altogether. Now this time I'm going to draw my array over here. So if you're drawing your array, do this with me now. So the first number tells us how many groups. We're going to draw our 2 groups down the side. Actually, I think I'm going to move my numbers over because we've got 10 to fit in, haven't we? Let's do it over here. 1 and 2. Okay, let's pop our 10 apples in each group. You ready? Take your time. Want it to be, try and keep it nice and neat because it'll be a lot easier when you're working out the answer. And in our second group, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we know there's 10 in each group, so we're going to count up in tens. 10, 20. So our answer is 20. Brilliant, well done. Okay, this time you're going to have a go on your own. It says Megan walks 2 miles every day. How many miles does she walk in 1 week? I wonder how many miles she's walked. Pause the video there, have a go on your own, and we're going to work it out together in just a moment, okay? Right then, so we know that Megan walks 2 miles every day. And how many miles does she walk in 1 week? Well, we need to figure out how many days are in a week first. I wonder if you know how many days are in a week. We've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that means there's 7. So there's 7 days in a week. So I need to times 2 by 7. So that should be your number sentence first of all. 2 times 7. And should we draw our array to help us work it out? Let's see if you did it this way. Now I've got 2 groups, so here are my 2 groups. There's 1 and there's 2. Okay. I need 7 in each group, don't I? You should have 7 in each. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and again, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Should we count them up, see what our answer is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So our answer to 2 times 7 is 14. So Megan walks 14 miles in 1 week. It's quite a lot of miles, isn't it, in 1 week? 14 miles. That's really important you put the miles bit so people know what the 14 means. It could be 14 monkeys or 14 cakes. But the question's telling us it's miles, so we need the miles bit in there too. Okay, now on the slide for today, you've got some links to some games that you're going to play as well. These are the ones the children in school are going to have a little look at, and there are some similar ones on your slide as well. So go back to the slide. We've got some questions to answer first of all, and then you can have a go at some of the games. Now, this website is brilliant for helping you learn your times tables, and this was recommended by Mrs. Woods. So go back, have a go at the learning activities, and we look forward to uploads.